Howdy. Hi, Kat. Thank you for dropping by. Kind of an impromptu stream on my part. And really plan on anything too big, but I wanted to play Isaac, so I figured, well, might as well just kind of stream it. Why not? If nobody shows up, nobody shows up. And if people show up, people show up. You're just here for Momo. Okay, so I went in and I wanted to watch the clips, and the audio, anytime I went too high of pitch or too loud, the audio got really janky, like really robotic, and that makes me really sad because unfortunately a lot of the Elmo stuff was hard to figure out. I think it might be because Alpha helped me set up a noise cancellation for my mic, and I'm thinking if I peak too high or like something's too loud or too high pitched, it like robots out. You can hear it fine on your end? Oh. Well, the clips that 10 made earlier are a little glitchy, but I'm glad at least live it was fine. So that's good. Okay. Let's see. What do I need? Well, I need to do a Dark Runs Judas, so we'll do that. I'll check back over in chat every now and then to chit chat, or if anybody else comes in, let me know. But like I said, I'm not exactly expecting more than you maybe to show up. It'd be nice, but it's not mandatory. I'll probably just do like one run or a couple, depending if I die really early on or something, and then head to bed. I'll probably lurk to help keep a view. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no biggie if you just have me on in the background. Because I don't want to exactly do like a no mic check or no like stream. Yona, you're trapped in here, sweetheart. You gotta stay here with Mom. I have the door closed and I think Yona wants to go out now. Actually, I think it's not necessarily her. I think there's another cat scratching at the door to come in. And so she's up by the, she's up by the door. Like, WTF. She's such a sweetie. For affiliate, the average viewer count is supposed to be 3, I think. Are you going to stream tomorrow or something? I'd like to, but, the reaction in Discord was pretty much people are like, yeah, I don't play multiplayer games only because I'm self-conscious or something. So, I might, but if people don't want to play, then that's totally fine. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna force people to play. So... whoever's scratching at the door, stop. Naughty cats. Ah! Some people do that to get more interested people join. Hi, Ames! Aw, thank you, Amesworth. I appreciate that. Yeah, no worries. Kind of like what I posted. It's very impromptu. I'm just kind of streaming to... I wanted to play anyway, and my Switch is all hooked up already for streaming, so I figured, well, might as well just stream. If people show up, people show up. If not, then no biggie. Some people do that to get more interested people to join. Oh, I could always post on Reddit for Mario Kart. I was wondering what you meant by that. Yeah, that's true. It's true. I'll have to make a Reddit account. Probably a good idea anyway, just to make sure the name is secure. So I was like, I'm not even going to use like TikTok that much, but I made a Lorelei account for TikTok. Sweet. Bags, you're such a jerk. Yeah, the Mario Kart Reddit, or even VTuber Reddit. Yeah. It's worth a shot. Maybe I'll post something later tonight before I go to bed. Kind of just get a feel for it and see how many people want to play. Might as well get the numbers out there. You know there's going to be like one Chad, though, that's be like, oh yeah, I'll play. Because he's just going to annihilate everyone. There's always that one gamer who joins everything because they know they're just going to annihilate people. It's like, there's no fun allowed, only death. So that one meme I posted on Twitter with all the faces emotes, I'm gonna draw all of them. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, you might as well. I mean, oh wow, I'm dumb. Okay, well, we'll restart again. Man, I had a good item too. Yeah. I like what you have so far. I saw kind of what you've been working on. The shit-eating grin is definitely one of my favorites. And Pac-Man. You can't forget Pac-Man. I'm like a quarter of the way through. That's awesome. Well, at least it's like a nice, they're simple drawings. So you can get through them pretty quickly. And because there's so many of them, and they're all varied, obviously, it's a good way for you to, like, just have something to do, especially while you can't stream and you're just healing up and everything. So I totally get it. Oh, boy. As per usual, I'm playing like trash. Oh, I'm in bad shape. It's the poopies! Love the poopies. Yeah, I'm probably gonna work more on my avatar off stream. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just do like a no mic stream yesterday and play or draw, but it's not really that big of a deal for me. Do I take a gamble or no? I have 1 bomb and 2 keys, but there's also an X-Rack that will more than likely have. Good enough, I guess. I'll get that later. Book of Belial, damage up, so that'll help for boss fights. Who is snoring behind me? I hope it's one of the cats. Otherwise, there's something in my room. Ha ha ha, gotcha, bitch. Ooh, give me money, lots of money. It's all I want. Oh yeah, give me pennies. Pennies, not penis. Hey, a bomb. Sweet. Oh shit, I didn't mean to pick that up. Oh well. You know what? No, F it. We're gonna go for that other chest. Might as well. Please be good. Please be worth the gamble. And it really kind of wasn't. Oh well. That's the game, though. I am so tired of my nose. Maybe you can hear me trying to breathe From many, 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 many miles away. Yeah. It's your... That's you snoring behind me.
Wow. Golly gee willikers, it's like you're right here with me, mister.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Yee. Ah. Ooh. Chunky boy. He's a chunky boy. That's how I feel after I eat, like... I stay away from McDonald's, especially. Just because when I eat them, I just feel like crap. But every once in a while, you get that craving for something awful. And when I eat McDonald's, I feel like this guy right here. Miserable, chubby, gassy. Just an awful lot of yuck. Ooh. Oh, and of course, I only have one key. Well, Infamy is actually pretty good. Blocks damage. Sometimes. Ugh. Ooh. Eee. Ooh. That's how I sound, I swear. I sound like I should be in the AV club. Yeah. Excuse me, you can't rent this equipment without a pass. How about it is some identification, please. Ah! Ooh! Yee. Well, let's go back to the treasure room. We have a key now, so we can finally get into it. Oh, God. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Mm-mm. I wonder if I should, just to show you guys what it does. Alright, so this right here is soy milk. So you see my, my tears right now? They're nice and big and thick like a dumpy. A little slow, though. Damaged way down and tears way up. So now I have, like, a gazillion tears, but they're all, like, barely any damage. If you get the item, it's worth getting at least at the very beginning of the game, so hopefully if you get more damage up items, then it really does make it worth it. But towards the end of the game, unless you have like 50 damage and you can risk losing a lot, it's just not worth it. But early on, it's not too bad. I like how Judas has like a little fez on his head. I filled up my water. I filled up my water this time. I have to redo. We have a filter, like a Brita filter pitcher. So I need to refill it though, but
I got me some nice cold water.
okay, hold on. Akira, get down. Thanks. Okay, so my cat's being naughty, so I gotta kick him out. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry. Mr. Naughty Butt is out of the room. Okay, good. Hydrate! Aggressively hydrate. I have 4 cats, as mentioned before. And they're all very good kitties. They get along relatively well. The girls fight and the boys fight, but usually if it's like one boy, one girl, then they'll cuddle up and stuff. But one of my kitties, I have a black cat named Bagheera. And he is a very naughty boy. Space heater's acting funny, so we'll turn that off right now. Oops. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. So this guy's a beggar. You can trade coins and... Ugh. And you have a chance of getting a good item, but this isn't what I'd call a good item. It's called Toot on Touch, the black bean. So every time I get hit, I toot. Pretty exciting. Aptly named, yes. Yeah, there's days that Bagheera is just awful. I don't know what gets into him. And I'm like, you know what? For being a rescue, sometimes you don't really act like you're too grateful to be here. Just saying. Oof. Woof. Cool. I'm looking good, guys. A little lumpy, but nothing wrong with a couple lumps here and there, right? How did those bombs not blow these guys up? They must have a lot of HP or something. Sheesh. Sheesh. Am I doing the meaning correctly? Sheesh. She's like, sheesh. And the lip huggers. So funny meme when you say huggers. Ah! This is Monstro. He's probably the easiest boss in the game. I guess outside of this thing. This thing is just one of those that it just blows up into little things. Sometimes there's spiders inside, sometimes it's little slugs. But they're pretty harmless. So as long as you're not in a really closed off space, then those have literally, like, no threat to them, really. Yay! Angel room! Oh, yeah. Oh, but I don't really like this thing. Poopy. Well, let's kill an angel. Yeah, let's use my card. So I have a card called the Devil, and it basically does the exact same effect as the Book of Belial that I have. And that works out since my Book of Belial isn't charged. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that actually worked out. I have an item that when I take damage, it drops bombs, which... Oh my god, why am I sucking? Which, you know, is kinda sort of useful, but also kinda sorta not. Okay, so I'm actually not gonna pick up the full key, because if I only have half a piece, it actually gives me a little bit more of a boost to get another angel room later on. Lumpy Dumpy. Aww. Okay. Look at the space heater really quick. Oh, I might have. Maybe I did figure it out. That's probably why. I didn't realize the space heater had a regular fan function. I noticed that it was blowing cold air. But it's warm now, it seems anyway. It has warmed up in the house at least. So it's not nearly as cold as it was when I was streaming earlier today. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Woof. Yeesh. Woo! Oh, sweet. That bomb blew up and unlocked a secret area. Again, I shall take it. Ooh. Diamond multiplier. That's good. Okay. So any of the 2 of cards, 2 of spades, 2 of diamonds, 2 of hearts, they double the current number of blank that you have. So hearts is obviously hearts. So right now I have 3 hearts. So if I went down to 1 heart, it would give me 2. If I went down to 1.5, it would give me 3. I can never remember which is which, but there's the 2 of clubs, 2 of spades. One of them doubles your keys, one of them doubles your bombs, and of course diamonds is a money multiplier. So typically I like to, especially for the money one, I like to wait to see how much money I can get ultimately and then double it. I picked up a pill called Retrovision, and it just makes everything pixelated. Very pixelated.
So do not adjust your television screens, everybody. It's just a game. Being silly.
Ooh, another good item. Quad shot. Look at that, boy. Yes. What's crazy is that my rate of fire went down, like my rapid fire went down 8 points, but it's still insanely high. That's the one good thing about the soy milk, is that your rapid fire is just nuts. Bullet hell, baby! Yes!
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Now you're dead. Now you're dead, kiddo.
Eesh. Ooh. The Elmo. I eventually want to play more roguelike games, I think. Streaming. I always just feel like roguelike games are really good streaming games because every run is different. And depending on the game, each game has its own gimmick. Be it like Isaac is kind of like a original Zelda dungeon crawler-esque. But then of course you have stuff like Rogue Legacy. I have that. But again, I think I only have it for my computer. And I'm just a little wary of streaming too much on my computer, since it's just a laptop. But I think I'm gonna be hooking up my PS4 soon to my capture card and computer. Then that way I can play a few more games. I don't have a whole lot on my Switch. Sykes! Hi! Vampire Survivors. Oh, you know what? I think Sanbo just recently got that. He's a big Hololive fan, and I think they started playing that on there. And they have like a mod for it, so it's actually like the Hololive girls. I could be wrong. This could be a completely different game, but yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. This sounds amazing. I could be wrong. I'll have to ask Sanbo. He's trying to stay awake till the next Hololive concert tonight. Our time, it's 3 a.m. is when the concert starts. Of course, it's like a normal time in Japan, but he's very tired. Very, very tired. I did my best. I got him a coffee and like a couple Monster Energy drinks, but there's only so much you can do with no sleep. Hi, Murmur.
I'm Sanbo, and I don't sleep.
Or is that a good one? Is that a good impression? The one you were looking for? Wait, was this 3 a.m. last night? Okay, oh, yes, so it's a two-part concert. Since there's so many girls, they split it between two different concerts. So part 1 was at 3 a.m. technically this morning. So Saturday, 3 a.m. And the next half is again at 3 a.m. Sunday, so in a few hours. So I saw snippets of the girls' concerts. Yeah. No, if you he bought a ticket, so he has like the VOD for like until late April. So he showed me some of my favorite girls who performed last night. And they did a really good job. And actually, all of the Generation English girls, all the EN girls, this is their first ever time having a 3D model for the concert. So it was really cool to see them finally get their 3D models. Obviously, they were supposed to have them by now, but with COVID restrictions and traveling and all that, it makes it a lot more difficult. Obviously, most of the girls are in Japan for the other Hololive, and they can just travel and go somewhere to, get the motion capture and all this. But since the EN girls are not just from the United States, they're from all around the world, it can be a little difficult to get that figured out, Jesus Christ. So it's really nice that I keep fighting greed who gives me money, but God forbid I get an actual shop and buy something. That should be the last greed battle for a while, though. Usually there's two. Two of them lived, so Kiara lived in Japan for a while, but she moved back to Austria. Callie lives in Japan currently. If I remember correctly, Ina is like in Canada. Ame and Gura, not entirely sure where they are, but more than likely I think they're in the States. As far as the Gen 2 girls, well, there's Iris, she's the English like idol, she's the singer, so she doesn't have gen mates, she's kind of just her own solo thing. She lives in Japan as well. As far as like the Gen 2 girls, I don't really know much about the Gen 2 girls. I haven't really watched much of them at all. I like Hololive, but I'm nowhere near as like a fanatic as Sanbo is. So usually if Hololive is playing in the house, which 99% of the time it is, it's kind of more background noise for me. I would say my favorite gal is of the English girls is definitely Amelia Watson. She cracks me up, and I relate to her a lot when she has her rage moments in gaming, and she just like slams her controller down on. She's definitely she's a rage quitter for sure, and I feel that deep in my soul. I get so pissed at games. I'm gonna try to be good, but I would not be surprised if eventually one of these days I just snap if I'm doing really crappy at a game. But yes, Ina is probably the #1 gal in our household. Otherwise, as far as the JP girls, Polka, Poruka, Oruka, she's my favorite. Along with, I really don't want Bob. No, Bob's brain can go. I already got a couple shitty items that I don't usually like. I'm not pushing my luck with more. I love Coco. Coco was my favorite, and of course she retired last year. Graduated, technically. That's what they're calling it, it's graduation. So I was really sad to see her go. But, there happens to be another YouTuber, called K-Son online, and it's so strange. They sound so alike, and it's just crazy. And, you know, she's pretty entertaining too, so I subbed to her. Otherwise, of course, I always like watching the clips that people will post up. Like anything with Corone is really funny, especially like when she does her only English streams. And I'm sure there's more girls that I enjoy, but I really can't think right now. Ooh. This is how I get out of bed in the morning. I just roll over. I'm not wearing GIMP masks though. I draw the line at GIMP masks. You know, with how much bondage imagery is in this game, makes me wonder what Isaac... Ooh. Makes me wonder what Isaac has seen in his days. I do need to fight Mega Satan, but I don't know if I want to. Hi, Zeno. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Captain Love. VTuber in Japan, and all of them. Crony. Crony, I like her. Yeah. She's funny because, like, people have called her out and be like, why don't you have more emotion to your voice? Like, why do you always sound so bored? Like, can't you try? And she's just like, guys, this is just how I talk. Like, like, what are you expecting of me? I can't force myself to be hyperactive, you know? Like, hell, some of these girls, like, God bless Kiara, but, obviously her voice is a put-on voice. And just listening to her, especially when she does really long streams, it hurts my throat, man. That was even, like, when I was considering streaming, I'm like, should I try to put on a voice or something? Because you know, a lot of us, just in general, we don't really like the sounds of our own voices. It's pretty common. And I'm kind of the same way. I don't typically like the sound of my own voice. I think personally it to me it sounds really deep. And and everything. So I was like, well, maybe I should try like pitching, maybe have a softer voice. And I'm like, my throat would get too tired. And if you try to keep that up, like you have like this very, very specific character trait, you cannot break that once you've started because it's part of the character. And man, I'm just talking normally with you guys makes my throat hurt because I'm not used to it. And I am my throat is still really scratchy from this week. I blame springtime allergies. So like right now if I talk normally it's really raspy. So I am kind of straining my voice a little bit right now to try to keep the raspiness out. And even just doing that is like exhausting. So I don't think I'd ever be able to just sit there and have a character voice for hours on end. Let's see. Yeah, I only watch clips here and there, not live streams usually. Yeah, um, well, like I said, with Sanbo, there is literally there, except for when we are sleeping, there is almost no dead air in this house when it comes to Hololive. There's at least one stream, if not two, going on at all times in this house. Coroni's English is funny. Yes, it is. It's so cute. That's why Crony gives me hope. I'm not hyperactive at all. If people want hyperactive, they got like a million other options. I like that there's VTubers for every taste. Exactly. I agree with you. Obviously, the more popular ones, the ones that have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers, tend to be kind of the more high-pitched, very hyperactive ones, and obviously there is nothing wrong with that. But I think it also kind of gives this, like, false sense of, oh, well, if I want to be big, if I want to be popular, then I have to be that. And it's really not true, obviously. Um, it's, people like a lot of different things in this world, and while one thing might be the most popular, or at least seem like the most popular, every person likes different things, and there's always, no matter what it is, there's always an audience for it. I think Rule 34 has taught us that. Like, oh, who would look at lewd pictures of this thing and it's just like, oh, you don't know the internet, do you? Oh boy. Like earlier today, I never thought that you guys would really be into an Elmo VTuber. And that's really cool, that's really neat, you guys. I'm just pretty chill and comfy, and my voice isn't anime style high pitched. Confirm. Comfy. Ooh, yeah, that does look really comfy. Sorry, taking a water break. Hydrating. Doing my best to hydrate. I actually ended up taking a little bit of a nap earlier because I wasn't sure if I was gonna lean into a Mario Kart live stream. But I figured, well, if anything, I'll do it tomorrow. If anybody's game for it. And literally nothing good. Well, I sacrificed a heart for this. Ouch. These guys suck. They don't actually do damage, but when they hit you, they take away the charge to your top item. So that sucked. I didn't really have plans on streaming tonight either, but I wanted to play Isaac, so I was like, well, there's literally no harm in doing it. If nobody watches, then it's just me playing Isaac. Was how it was going to be regardless, so figured, well, if I stream and anybody wants to drop by, then it'll be a little bit more fun. Eek. Oh my god. Well, I have plenty of bombs I can trade with them. I don't think I'll get anything good, though. I have plenty of money, dude. I do not need your money. Thanks, though. Mom is pissed. Did any of you guys grow up watching the A Christmas Story movie around Christmas time? One of the famous things from it is that like sexy leg lamp. I saw somebody who drew the leg lamp from that, but to be Mom's leg from this game. And I'm like, you know what? The perfect lamp doesn't exist. Oh. Oh, it does. That's right. I'm doing a dark route. I don't think I'm gonna make it very far. I barely have any health. Sucks. You rich snob. I'll have plenty of money. I don't need yours. mm. I wish I had enough money to literally say, I don't need your money. I have plenty myself. Maybe someday I'll win the lottery. And then I can say that. But I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that yet, but at this point, I don't think I'm gonna really get far enough where it'll matter. Okay. Oh, that's supposed to be an emote. Interesting. I like the face. It's a big mean poopy. Holy shot is so awesome in this game. Definitely one of my favorite items to get. Range up. Alright. Oh yeah, you guys can't hear the lo-fi. I think I muted it. I could throw on some lo-fi. It's not very fair that I listen to it and you guys don't get to, right? Just keep it kind of quiet. Doesn't need to be super loud. If it is too distracting or annoying, just let me know. I'll be lurking. Oh, thank you, Cat. It's always appreciated. Sorry. I'm getting sleepy, you guys. I think successful or unsuccessful. I think this will be a good short stream to end with. Just have a nice Isaac run. Hopefully don't shame yourself too much by sucking. I haven't looked at all the requirements to get affiliate. The only one I really truly know is 50 followers. I remember a friend a couple years back was trying to get affiliate and needed an average, I don't know if it was an average in hours or an average in viewer numbers. But I know that that was something that he was needing help with, so. So yes, if it is with the average viewers, I believe it is 3, I think, from what I recall. I think Kat mentioned it. So you guys lurking and having me on in the background means a lot. It'll help me get there. It's really funny because I've wanted to start like an art YouTube channel for a couple years now, but I never really had the courage to do it or the drive, really. Ooh, shit, that hurt. Ooh, sorry. But I just never got started, and I wasn't sure. I've never been like a video editor. I edited short, funny videos when we were younger, but that was like in like Windows Movie Maker, so not exactly top tier editing. So then I was also like, well, you know, I'll have to learn editing, which is fine, but that'll take some time, and most free programs for editing don't really do a whole lot. Okay, well, those all weren't very helpful. But then, some of my friends encouraged me to, well, why don't you do like a VTuber? I wasn't quite sure about it, you know. Well, I don't know. Well, and I wasn't really a big Twitch person. So, like, YouTube is what I know. Not really so much Twitch. So, I was kind of like, well, but Twitch isn't really for me, though. Like, I wouldn't really be welcome there. But I'm still new to it and all, but I think it's starting to make a lot more sense. And I feel like as funny as it sounds, I feel like it's, even though there's an abundance of people on Twitch, I feel like it's a little easier to get some promotion than it would be on YouTube. Because YouTube is just, it's pretty awful as far as, like, promoting smaller channels. That, and obviously, you know, everyone's aware of just how awful the copyright system is over there, and ad apocalypse, and just all this crap. The algorithm is pretty unfair a lot of the time. It's also one of those things where if you're a smaller channel and something really unfair happens, you know, like your channel gets a strike for literally no reason, then it is so much harder to get anything done about it. Because there are people that are like huge names, like Markiplier and stuff like that, who, oh, okay, ooh, yes, you know, shit happens to them and they have to go through hoops, bending over backwards just to get something done. And then it's like, you expect like a little tiny indie YouTuber to be able to stick up for themselves like that? They don't have hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars to fight this stuff, you know? Nah, I want my Book of Belial. So yeah, but obviously, you know, I'm no dummy. I know Twitch has its limitations and its downfalls. Every platform does. But I feel like there's a bit... I have more of a fair chance here of succeeding and of Just being able to not have a whole lot of restrictions. I think pretty much, as long as I don't show a big old floppy wiener on screen, I should be good. Last I checked, big floppy wieners weren't ad friendly. Hi, Gum! Thank you for dropping by. Just a short stream tonight. Wanted to play some Isaac. Just in my casual time, and I figured, well, might as well stream it. Who knows? Ouch. Oh no, I got a poo-poos. I got me some sweet-ass angel wings, so I'm flying high. Oh my god, I am so tired of getting hit. Mostly getting hit from stupid mistakes. I think that's the part that always gets me mad. It's like, oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ouch. I was sitting on my foot, and it got stuck to my chair. It's like that fake leather pleather stuff. So, pulling my skin off of that was painful. Rip, yeah. Literal rip. That hurt. So basically my goal here is to... Oh my god, it feels like forever. I have to beat Mom's Heart, which is coming up here. And then I have to take basically the hell route and defeat Satan. And then defeat another boss called the Lamb. Because I started it on this guy, and I beat Satan, which is the upside down cross with the red. But I died at the Lamb, or before I got to the Lamb, so I didn't get credit because I didn't finish. That's always the worst, is like, when you're on a route that has like maybe four bosses or something that you get credit for, and you beat the first 3 and then you die at the 4th one, then you're like, oh, I have to do all that over again, and I don't get credit. It's not too terrible in this game. So, I mean, like, luckily it's not like I have to do 50 rounds before I get to that boss, but it's still discouraging when you get all the way through and you're like, oh, cool, I totally biffed it.
Justice.
Justice. Yes, justice saved.
So one thing I was debating streaming is Grand Theft Auto 5. I had an itch last month to start playing it, so I picked up another copy. Because I think I long since sold mine when I first got it. So I've been playing through that again. And I was thinking, oh, it would be fun to stream, but I'm already like halfway through or more of the story. And I don't want to start the story mode over. I like the story, but it's one of those games where I've seen the ending maybe once, but I've seen the beginning of the game probably like 30 times, you know? Because you always pick it up to play it and then you never finish it. GTA is one of those games where if I'm having a bad day, I will just turn the game on and I will just drive around. I like to use the cheat codes, and I'll get like a really good mountain bike, and then I'll just drive in like the wastelands and the mountains and just hop over stuff. That's always fun. And then of course, like, you go into a military base or something and steal a tank. Like, just a bunch of nonsense stuff. It's relaxing. It's relaxing to do stupid stuff that would otherwise be impossible or illegal in real life. You know, like,
Oh, violent video games make you violent. You're gonna be awful.
like, no, violent video games keep me from being violent. Like, excuse you. If I didn't have video games to let out some of my, like, oh my god, it's been a long day, frustration, I think I would have already beat up, like, 50 people. Oof. Okay, I need to be more careful. Ooh, secret room. Like, bruh, GTA is keeping me from beating your ass. Not egging me on to. You know, I mean, I get it. There are some awful video games out there. Ones I will not be listing here, but it is really interesting to note, though, that some of the very, very, very inappropriate games, like stuff that's more than just, you know, gun violence, there were some studies shown that, like in places like Japan where some of those games are available, a lot of the more degenerate, activities, I suppose, that might happen in said games actually lowered in real life because instead of doing it in real life to real people, people were able to just take out either frustrations or fantasies or anything like that in a video game, which, you know, is obviously not a very comfortable subject to talk about, but it's interesting. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be talking about, like, more serious topics like the psychology of violence in video games, but I'm just kind of rambling.
Does anybody want to talk about how delicious shaved ice is? Oh, I love shaved ice.
Actually, where I live, we have a Japanese summer festival. I believe we didn't have one the last couple years, though, because of, like, COVID regulations. But, it's always my favorite thing. Me and my friends will we actually have, like, summer yukata, and we'll dress up and get charms and everything. And it's always so nice because, you know, there's always some worrisome things of, I am not of Asian descent. You know, so you do get worried. It's like, oh, am I problematic if I dress up and celebrate? And, you know, and understandably, you know, it's not my inherent culture to celebrate. I've always been very interested in Japanese culture since I was young. And I very much respect it. I actually studied Japanese in high school. I used to actually speak and write and read very well, all things considered. But of course, you don't practice a language for a long time. You kind of lose those skills. But it is always so nice. We'll go and we all have our different summer yukata and everything. And we end up getting a lot of compliments, actually. A lot of the Japanese vendors or just the people there to celebrate. They're always really happy to see more yukata being worn there because obviously most of the time at these places, you know, people are just in t-shirts and shorts, summertime, so, you know, nice and cool. So they always, the people who work at the summer festival at the place that we go to, and the people that visit, are always really excited to see people actually celebrating and getting dressed up and really celebrating the festival. There's always this really wonderful lady who comes. I cannot remember her name, but she's actually like, for lack of a better term, she's like a professional calligraphist. Calligraphist or calligraphy artist, whatever the proper term would be. But She always comes to the summer festival, and she raises money for the tsunamis that happened quite a few years ago now. Oh yeah, that'll be helpful. But if you bring her like either paper, you can buy something that she has, or if you have something like, I'll always have one of those nice Japanese paper fans. She'll do calligraphy on it for free. She just asks for tips. But we always end up asking her to either write our favorite kanji or like the last year we went, I actually purchased like a calligraphy board from her to write on. And she asked me what I wanted to put onto it, and I asked if she could write like cat paradise or paradise of cats. Because I have so many cats and I celebrate them. I love my kitties very much. You know, I'm not a real life mother. I don't have bibis. My kitty cats are my babies. So I think she thought that was kind of funny. Because at first she wasn't quite sure what I meant by the context of it. And, you know, I had to have Google Translate help me out. She doesn't really speak. She speaks very little English when she does come. But I always love seeing her. I'm a very big Umineko fan, as I mentioned before, and if you know Umineko, there's definitely some symbolism with butterflies and everything. But I have a little paper mache cup that she was also selling for the charity money, and I had her write butterfly on it, cho, the kanji for cho. And I keep my little, it's like my little medicine cup. Oh shit, this could be very good or very bad. That actually, oh, it took down my health, but it kind of worked out my favor. As long as I don't F it up. The thing I just picked up that I made comment on is called, like, experimental medicine or experimental shot. I can't remember. But basically, it raises and lowers and randomizes your stats. So it's kind of a gamble when you do pick it up, because it could either be very helpful or very awful. And in this case, it actually gave me more positive stats than negative, but it did lower my overall health by a heart. Yes, I dress you all up like dolls. Yes, Murmur. Murmur is actually the one who designed my costume for my VTuber for Lord. Oh no! Oh, that's right. I picked up the Rags of Lazarus. Shit, I only have one hit left then. Cool. I'm screwed. Oh shit. But yes, no, she is absolutely amazing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Murmur, but for what I know of you, you've always loved costume design, you love history. I remember talking one time, you had mentioned that, like, a dream job of yours would just to be, like, character and, like, costume designer for video games or anything, which I think you would be fantastic at. One of these days, I'll have to do a, stream of just you doing character creator in Soul Calibur. She can easily waste like 3 or 4 hours on a single character because she just wants to get every little piece right. And I admire her for that. But I will say, the menu music for the character creator of Soul Calibur, is it 6? That haunts my dreams to this day. Because you hear it so much. It's that same song looping for several hours. Oh my god! Oh my god, not a single hit! Hell yeah! Yeah, boy! All right, we'll call that a run. Look at that. Yeah, bro, creative research. Yes, creative research. That's what it is. Because they do. I mean, they. That's literally a job for anything. Games, movies. You have people who just study the history of costume design, because it's not just a matter of making a costume. It's researching, like, okay, for this period or this type of character, what would the textiles be, and the patterning of this and that. Like, you went hardcore in depth with my costume. Even the patterning. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, but the pattern on my top with, like, the diamond with the X through it and the dots, like, that goes back to, like, I can't even remember what you told me. There's so much little tiny details in my costume, and I just absolutely love it. Let's go! Sandboy still have nightmares with that music. He is welcome. Yes, he does. He's still... I think he has, like, a weird form of PTSD every time he hears the Soul Calibur music. Minoan? That's right. That sounds familiar. See, there's the easier stuff that I remember, like my runes. My runes on my belt. Oh, you guys can't really see my full outfit yet. I don't think I imported. Let's do this. Let's do this, you guys. Give me one sec. So I am working on making a higher quality, a better quality PNG, because I kind of messed up mine. Ooh, that looking rough. Gotta shrink it down.
Oh my god, there's two of me! Holy smokes. I didn't know you had a twin.
You gonna introduce me? Come on. You're gonna introduce us, so that'd be great. So, for my full body, some of it's just really aesthetic and pretty. But I have henna tattoos. Oh, and they're not actually tattoos. It's a henna pattern, but it's actually a carving into my hooves. My hooves! My hooves! So it's a little hard to see. But yeah, it's really pretty. I love that. But yes, I have those carved into my hooves. I have my tattered skirt. Nothing too special there. It tatters obviously over the several thousand years you spend as a ghost. One of the details I absolutely love, like I said, my runes. If you notice, my belt buckle and all the buckles on my belt and my loops and my hoops are all different runes. And they all do mean something here and there. And what's really funny too is unintentionally all of the runes that I leaned towards, because they had meanings that were special to me, to Lorelei. Uh, they almost all of them end up actually being runes that are in the Binding of Isaac. And I'm like, well, I didn't mean for that to happen, but it's actually pretty fitting. But very center in my belt, you see the one that kind of looks like the female symbol with the little horns. That's actually the symbol for Pan. Sorry, Pan is delicious Japanese bread. Who is my great 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 grandfather, also known as Sylvanus in Roman mythology. Um, no particular order. I have Daygaz, which is day slash dawn. Um, I have Wunjo, which is joy and peace. I have Pethro. Um, Pethro is one of the more mysterious. It doesn't have a true meaning. Um, but in this case, it does mean mysterious and also feminine, which I think is pretty, pretty accurate for being a spooper, spoopy ghost. Hidden all the way over here under the loop, I have Awaz. That's for the Tree of Life and Enlightenment. And believe it or not, when you die, you get some sort of enlightenment. It's pretty cool. And then I have Algas, which is protection. And then actually the final rune that I have is like a oh goodness. It's an all rune. So it's basically a combination of runes to create like a new spell or meaning. But it stands for grace.
Because I'm so graceful and beautiful.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we're gonna get a booba shot here. Who is ready for booba? We'll get some good booba in here. But I wanted to zoom in on yes. Zyke's ready for booba. um, if you notice the patterning on my booba, it's actually also on my like my loincloth as well. But booba's way better to stare at. That is the patterning, the Minoan patterning that Murmur incorporated into my outfit. I feel bad because I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember all the details about it, but I know it was very prevalent in pottery and I think textiles as well. So just a little bit of history. Because obviously my roots with my, we'll just call him my super great granddad, so I don't have to keep saying all the greats. But with my super great granddad, I have a Greek mythology background, but I've actually lived in a lot of haunted forests around the world. I've actually spent most of my time in Scandinavian forests. Those are so much fun. And I will tell you, the most banger haunted forests to be in are Celtic ones. Because, goddamn, will-o-wisps know how to party. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you want to have a good time, find a forest witch and some will-o'-the-wisps, and you will not sleep for days on end. So it's pretty baller. But I'm gonna be drawing actually some will-o'-wisps, little buddies, to kind of have on stream with me. Oh, that's right. And Zykes, I was talking with Zykes about getting some little dumpies made, some dumpers, good old fashioned dumpers.
Oh, it's me, it's Lorela 2.0. No, I don't know where to go. I just go away.
Sorry, hold on. Okay, bye. There we go. Yes, that is how we met. I was haunting your forest. Oh, I am so excited. Thank you, Zykes. Yes, and seriously, like even if it's not much, I know you said that, you do this for free because it's something that you like to do. Um Even if it's just like $20, let me know if you have like a PayPal or something. Or like a Ko-fi or something like that, because I would really like to at least give you a tip. Or if you want to trade art, I'm happy to like make a chibi or something, or maybe a bust up if you have a either your own Zykes character or like an original character. I'd be more than happy to do an art trade if you want to do that too as a thank you. I don't like to expect things for free. I will obviously, it's rude to not accept a gift, but I'd like to share the love, especially since you're being kind enough to do something like this for me. I wouldn't mind a little doodle sometime if you're like, sure, yeah. The next time, just hit me up on Twitter. Like when you're done with the dumpy gif, just shoot me a message on Twitter again, and then you can just send me reference pictures of whatever character you want me to draw. I am more than happy to do that. And I can do like a normal art style, like bust up or tummy up, kind of like what my avatar's at right now. You know, a little bit of the waistline up. Or if you prefer like a cute little chibi or something, I can do that too. So, just let me know. I'm more than happy. Love at first haunting. Yes. Yes, so Murmur. You guys will get to know her more too. But she is a beautiful oh my god, why am I blanking? I almost said nightingale. You're not a nightingale. You're a starling, right? It's a burb. It's a chunky burb. Very pretty bird. But yeah, she she was just flying around in the forest I was hanging out in, and you know, I'm pretty in tune with nature, and I'm pretty good about things, but we all get lost. A little embarrassing. And she helped me find my way out. Chunky. uh, but you're my chunky. You're my chunky burb. But yes, she's a very lovely, lovely gal. Oh my goodness. It's almost it's 20 to midnight, you guys. What the heck? One of my kitties is sleeping in here with me again. Different kitty this time. Her name is Yona. She is a very sweet girl. I'm getting a kiss right now as we speak, actually. She's very silly. She likes to give you kisses, usually on your fingers, your hands. But ever since she was a kitten, she'll chomp on you and just kind of chew on your finger. So even now, she's she's an adult and is far from a kitten. But even now, if you're not paying attention and she's giving you kisses, you just feel this big chomp on you. Yes. Yes, you like to chomp? I've been courting Lorelai and I for a long time. I don't think the courting will ever end. Yes, little Yona. She's our princess, our little goddess. I think we're gonna try to start an actual church around her because she's just so fun. Yes. Well, awesome sauce, guys. Well, I officially ran out of water. Wait, hold on. Let me see if there's any more. Okay, now I officially ran out of water. So I think that leaves us at a very good time to say thank you and say goodnight and curl up in bed, a nice warm bed, and pass out for the night. Because that sounds lovely to me. My nap wasn't nearly long enough. Awesome sauce. Okie dokie, guys. Well, as usual, thank you so much for dropping by and lurking and watching. Um, you know, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it really does. It means a whole lot to me that you guys show up and support me, especially right now while I'm trying to build some viewership and obviously try to reach affiliate and everything. That's the biggest Roadblock is getting the average viewer time in and everything like that. So it really means a lot to me that you guys show up and hang out. And it's always way more fun to have people to talk to while you're doing this stuff. So, I'm still a little on the fence regarding the Mario Kart stream for tomorrow. I'll probably just kind of wait it out and see if anybody does want to join. I believe I'm actually going to be upgrading my account for my Nintendo Switch to the top tier version of their online, so that you get like the free Animal Crossing DLC, you get the N64 games, and with that you actually get the new Mario Kart tracks coming out for free too. They're all included, so I don't have to pay the extra $25 to unlock all the new tracks they're coming out with. So I might be doing that tonight or tomorrow morning. So if I do and we play Mario Kart, I'll be able to use the new stages that they came out with, I think, yesterday. So that'll be fun. I'm sure most of us haven't played it yet, or at least I haven't, so it'll be fun to have the new courses with people. Yeah. Yeah, Dumpy. Hell yeah. Ooh, shake it. Mm-mm. Yeah, boy. He's thick. You always gotta, yes. You always gotta end with some Dumpy. Ah. Oh, Dumpy, stop. No, your ass is eating the chat. What are you doing? No! Dumpy, stop! Your ass is out of control. What are you doing? Take it down a notch, Dumpy. Yeah, shake it, Dumpy. Yes. Yes, Dumpinator. Ooh, ha, ha. Ooh, ha, ha. What are you doing, Step Dumpy? Stop. Stop shaking your ass. Bless you, Senpai. Senpai Dumpy. Senpai Dumpy noticed me. So stupid. Whoa, hey, excuse you, Dumpy. Thank you. I actually didn't intentionally mean to make up that big. I was trying to just make it slightly bigger, but there you go. Hey, aw, all's forgiven, Dumpy. It's okay. It's okay. Oh shit, Dumpy, what are you doing? Yes, twerk. It's working. Woo! Shake it. Shake that bubble butt. Senpai Dumpy notices all. Yes, that's what makes Dumpy so great. Alright. Dumpy. You need to twerk on chat again. Let's flip you back. There you go, buddy. Yes. We have our different Dumpies. Some Dumpies twerk on the elk spirit. Some Dumpies twerk on, the gaming the gaming screen. But my Tower O Dumpies, they twerk on chat. Because they love you guys. They love you guys as much as I do. Actually, they might even love you more. I mean, look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. For real this time, I'm calling it a night. I'm so tired. And I've talked more, I think, today than I've had in an entire week. So I will definitely be having a lozenge after this. So one more time, thank you guys for coming out. It really is awesome to see you guys and talk. and Zykes. Just, I'm sorry, I'm still staring at all those dumpies that you sent in the chat, so I'm like mesmerized. Everywhere I look, there's a dumpy. Every time I close my eyes, I see dumpy. That's not a bad thing. It's not. I'm totally fine with that. This is my life now. My life is dumpies. That's all there is. I don't think I get paid in money anymore. I just get paid in dumpies. That's my currency. The day I become a mother and have my first child, I will look down and realize this is not a baby. This is a dumpy. Oh, hi, Mikumi. I feel so bad because I was just calling it a night. I like your rabbit gif, though. Your little emote. That's super cute. Hell yeah. Look at him go. He's such a cute little bun bun. Yes. Cat has a bunny. So I bet she really likes those. I woke up super late, 11 a.m. Oh my goodness, it's almost midnight where I'm at. So we're like opposites. I actually also woke up at like around 11 a.m. I wake up so early on the weekdays for work. So on the weekends, I just like to try to sleep in as long as I possibly can to catch up. Well, do you think I should raid anybody, guys? Does anyone have any recommendations? Any friends that they have who might be streaming right now that I can just send a raid to? True weekends true weekends are the time to rest. Yes, for sure. For sure. This is the first job I've ever had where it's a Monday through Friday. Usually I used to work retail, and I'm sure as most of you guys know, retail is almost never a set schedule. Sometimes you have 2 days off in a row, other times, you get like 1 day off, you work 3, you get another day off, work 2, etc. Go back and forth. So it is really nice having actual weekends off. It helps a lot. Helps a lot with that sleep schedule. Is that not like this? Alright, let me grab my phone. I'm gonna see if there's anyone streaming right now. Everyone I follow is offline right now, so there's no one that I personally know to raid. But it's no big diggy. Oh my god. It's no big deal if we don't have anyone to raid right now. Then not that big of a deal. So okay. All right. For realsies this time, you guys. I want to go to bed. I'm super sleepy. Just cuz I'm a ghost doesn't mean I don't need my rest. It's really not much different being a ghost to being a living person. Yeah, pretty much not. You think I get to have eternal rest just because I'm dead? Pff, yeah, right. Raid random? I don't know how to do a random raid. I just know, like, that you do the slash raid and then you enter in the, whatever the channel name is, so yeah. But it's okay. I think it's time for bed anyway. Alrighty, guys. Thank you again. I always love seeing you guys show up and chit chat and everything. It's awesome. It makes everything so much more fun when you have people to talk to. And for it being a completely impromptu random stream, it was nice to see a decent turnout. So thank you guys. Thank you. And mwah, a ghostly kiss for you. It's like how I kiss my cats. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for yes, no, thank you guys. Thank you for watching and jumping in and chatting. It means a lot. Thank you. All right, everybody have a wonderful night or a day. If it's morning for you, I hope your whole day is just absolutely wonderful and everything goes your way and that you have fun. Check your Twitter if you. Okay, will do. Thank you, Zykes. I appreciate it. All right, good night, guys.